Seville is less than 2 weeks away. Now this week, the European Junior Championships have been taking place in Latvia. Britain sent 56 athletes, the largest team they'd ever sent in the 29-year history of the event. Let's rejoin Paul Dickinson and Stuart Story.
The newly independent Latvia played host over the last 3 days to Europe's finest junior athletes. The occasion, the European Junior Championships. Almost 800 young athletes celebrated the opening of these championships with their hosts. This was by far the biggest sporting event hosted in these parts. The venue, the Daugava Stadium, well, Britain have always done well in these championships, especially in the sprints.
And one of the stars of the British team was undoubtedly 100-metre man Mark Lewis Francis, who got off to a cracking start. 10.26 seconds in his heat. Britain's other sprint hopeful, Darren Chin, was not so successful. 5th place in heat 3 and elimination. But Lewis Francis was already established as favourite.
In the women's 100 metres, Donna Mailer, and drawn in lane 6 in this heat, qualified comfortably in 3rd place. However, in the previous heat, Emily Freeman could manage only 7th and was eliminated. Well, from the heats it was straight to the final, so Donna Mailer would be Britain's only representative.
In the women's 400 metres heat, Britain's Helen Team qualified as the fastest loser for the final in 54.41 seconds. It was a gutsy run, with Helen hanging on to a precious 4th place in the toughest heat of all. In the previous heat, Rebecca Scotcher ran slower than Helen but came home in 1st place. Encouraging performances, 2 Brits through to the final.
In the junior men's 400 metres, Chris Stewart had already failed to make the final, but here in heat 3, Adam Buckley followed Rewan Faller of Germany and Georgios Doupis of Greece to the final in 47.44. He qualified for the final as the fastest loser.
An early track final, the 10,000 metres, saw Great Britain's Matthew Watson, wearing 168, finish in 10th place in 30 minutes 27.5 seconds.
In the first heat of the women's 200 metres, Emma Witter of Great Britain, well, she's in lane 6 here, failed to qualify. So did Kim Wall in heat 3. In the men's 200 metres, better news. Tim Benjamin and Chris Lambert were both heat winners and advanced through to the final, where both should be medal contenders. For the women, well, they'll have to wait for another occasion.
In the men's 400-metre hurdles, Richard McDonald progressed through to the final with ease, winning his heat in 51.75, the 2nd fastest time of the qualifying rounds. Not so Austin Ferns. He finished 5th in his heat and was eliminated.
In the women's 400-metre hurdles, Rachel Kay of Great Britain, here in lane 2, qualified comfortably for the final with 58.91. Nicola Sanders, the 2nd Briton, also qualified in the 2nd heat, her time 59.81.
And this is the first women's sprint final of these junior championships, the 100 metres, and Donna Mailer there, hidden by Manninen of Finland. Donna Mailer going in lane 3. Emily Mayer also, she's there too, the Irish sprinter, in lane 2. One of the favourites, Sina Schelke of Germany in lane 6, and a very good young French athlete, Adriana Lamal, just inside her. That's Jenny Kallur of Sweden on this side, out in lane 8. A testing moment, though, for Donna Mailer. Oh, the German absolutely flew out of her blocks. Schelke out in lane 6 it is at the moment, being chased by Lamal and Manninen of Finland. Manninen of Finland is pressurising the German. I think the German's going to get it. Germany first, Finland in 2nd through Manninen. Lamal, perhaps the French athlete, getting the bronze medal. Donna Mailer finishing back in around about 5th or 6th place. It was a good run, actually, from the Irish athlete. I don't think Donna Mailer got off to a terribly good start. She's got heavy strapping on her left leg. She did well to reach this final, fading just a little bit at the moment. Just inside her, in the 2nd lane, is Emily Mayer. She was very close to getting the bronze, actually. Germany first, though, no doubt about it. A very fast time as well, 11.39 seconds. And there it is, silver goes to Finland, bronze to France, and a very good performance by Emily Mayer, the Irish athlete, finishing 5th.
The men's 100 metres brought to the fore Mark Lewis Francis, drawn in the 6th lane, winning 1.52 for Great Britain. A young man who had proved himself to be supreme in the Youth Championships, World Youth Champion. But it was a Frenchman drawn in the 4th lane, a Fabrice Caligny, who won this race at 10.19, and the French have found another sprinter. Lewis Francis was second, and Vasyukov of the Ukraine, third from the right of your picture, was third. I apologise for the shot on this, from the head-on shot, can't tell too much, but the final result, a very fine victory for France. There it is, 10.19, Lewis Francis 10.37, and Vasyukov 10.41.
The men's 400-metre final, Adam Buckley goes for Great Britain, right on the inside lane. He qualified for this final in 47.44 seconds. That's the lineup. Reister of Germany, Faller of Germany, Volotka of Poland, Patel of Croatia, Dupis of Greece, Zakon of France, and Dmitriev of the Ukraine. It's a very tough prospect for young Adam Buckley, and he's got a bad lane draw too. He's chasing Ralf Reister of Germany. One of the fastest men in the field, Reuven Faller of Germany, is in lane 3, and Reuven Faller is going very well, and so is Volotka of Poland outside him. No sign of Adam Buckley making a move just yet. The Pole is absolutely flying through 200 metres. He's already gone past Branimir Patel of Croatia. Where do Poland keep finding these 400-metre runners from? Zakon of France out in lane 7 is going well. Zakon just inside him, Patel and Volotka, and here comes the German as well. Adam Buckley making a last-ditch effort right on the inside lane. I think Faller is going to take it for Germany. Volotka in second place. It's so close, the German gets it. And that was a tremendous run by Reuven Faller of Germany. Volotka of Poland pressurizing him all the way. And Dupis, I think the Greek athlete, got the bronze medal. I can't think of the last time a Greek won a track medal at 400 metres. They're better known as sprinters. Good run by Adam Buckley, finishing around about 6th place. But what about the last 50 metres? Reuven Faller in lane 3. Volotka was coming back at him, and it was just about a photograph, with the Greek coming through to take the bronze. 46.38 seconds for Reuven Faller of Germany. The Pole Volotka 46.42, just 400ths behind, and Adam Buckley finishing in 6th place, 47.25.
The women's 400 metres, Hagen of Germany, Oberstolz of Italy. That's Scotcher, Rebecca Scotcher of Great Britain. There's the full lineup for you. Zakina of Russia in lane 4, Kolakovic of Poland in 5, Lavshuk of Russia in 6, Hoffman of Germany in 7, and Tima of Great Britain. That's Helen Tima right on the outside in lane 8. Zakina, the Russian, certainly on paper the fastest in the field, and she's gone off very quickly indeed, already up on Kolakovic of Poland, and Lavshuk, the other Russian. Look at this run by Zakina. Zakina at 200 metres, way ahead of the rest of the field. The Pole, Kolakovic, going quite well in the centre of that field, but there's only one athlete in this. This is a dominant piece of running at 400 metres. 300 metres, the margin of advantage must be 20 metres or so. A brilliant run by this Russian from the 4th lane. Zakina then way out ahead of the rest of the field. In 2nd lane, Oberstolz of Italy going well, and out in lane 6. In lane 6, Lavshuk of Russia, the other Russian, going well. It could be a 1-2 for Russia here. Zakina wins it. Lavshuk in 2nd place, and Kolakovic of Poland in 3rd. They're the medalists. The gold medal, though, most emphatically to Zakina. A very fine Russian prospect indeed. In the home straight, the advantage was, well, it was considerable. Rebecca Scotcher of Great Britain in the 3rd lane, way out of the running, as was Helen Tima on the 8th lane, run down by 200 metres by this superb world-class competitor. Absolutely super run by Zakina. 52 seconds the winning time, absolutely brilliant. I can bring you up to date with the times now of the Britons. Rebecca Scotcher in 5th place, 54.28. And Helen Tima of Great Britain in 8th, 55.56.
A real tough job on here for Richard McDonald, who goes in the 400-metre hurdles final for men in lane 3. There's the full lineup: Mayard, Kodbik, McDonald, Bortolaza, Zukov, Vickert, Plauger and Mikhaiko of Belarus. I think Richard McDonald's got a real chance here. He set the second fastest time in qualification to come through to this final. And coming into the home straight now, this is a tremendous run by Richard McDonald, but can he hang on? Bortolazzo's going well, and so is Zhukov. It's Zhukov of the Russian who's coming through. Zhukov is going to snatch it. Richard McDonald gets the silver medal. Oh, it looked as though it was going to be gold for Great Britain, but Richard McDonald ending up with a terrific time and a silver medal.
The women's 400-metre hurdles. Holtzmann of Germany drawn on the inside. Rachel Kay of Great Britain in lane 2. Patricia Lopez of Portugal in 3. But that's the other Briton, Nicola Sanders, drawn on the outside. There's the full lineup for you. Rukova of the Czech Republic in the 5th lane, outside Serrarelli of Italy, and Cucilanu of Romania, and Malakovska of Poland right on the outside. Well, this is a pretty tough race, as all these finals are, and Cucilanu of Romania has gone off pretty quickly, and right on the outside, the Pole, Malakovska, is running well too. In the final stages now, and this is a brilliant run by Rukova of the Czech Republic. She's come through in the final stages here, and surely she won't be run down now. Rukova of the Czech Republic wins it, and Serrarelli of Italy is second, and it's a bronze medal for Nicola Sanders of Great Britain, running from the 7th lane. What a fine finish it was. Rukova's time, 58.55. Italian Serrarelli, 59.10, and Saunders, 59.21 in 3rd.
The men's 800-metre final. Nick Andrews goes in the inside lane once again for Great Britain. A great young prospect over the 2-lap distance here, but he's got some tremendous performers in there as well. And certainly Nick Andrews, if he runs the first lap hard, must put himself in with a chance of a medal. Nick Andrews leads as they go into the back straight. The British athlete leads. And now coming down the home straight, it's Bazakovsky, the Russian, who's coming away. Nick Andrews being pressured by Bram Som of the Netherlands. Can Andrews hang on to silver? Yes, he can. Bazakovsky is an outstanding junior winner over 2 laps, just outside 150, 150.38. Nick Andrews, a very gutsy run indeed, gets the silver medal, 150.92. And Bram Som of the Netherlands, he picks up a bronze.
The final of the men's 110 metres hurdles. Chris Bailey, brother of the late Ross, drawn in the 3rd lane. Kovgov of Bulgaria, Lavan of France, then Bailey of Great Britain, Kunzler of Switzerland, Vivanos of Spain, Blaszek of Germany, Newton of Great Britain, and Vakuri of Finland. And right out in the 6th lane, Blaszek of Germany going well, and so is Bailey. Bailey running brilliantly at the moment, and this is going to be a very close encounter, and Bailey surely in contention. That's a photograph. 5 men in contention there, but what a good run by Bailey. From the 3rd lane, he really attacked the hurdle and got away pretty well. Blaszek of Germany, 3 from the left, was going well. So was Vicanos of Spain, and Kunzler of Switzerland just faltering a little bit here as Bailey starts to head for the line. It's a very close one, this. It'll take a photograph to sort it out. No way of telling, but on the near side, Newton of Britain going quite well too. Well, still no news of the result, but it was very close. The 2 Britons in contention. And Bailey and Vicanos both in 1st place. Gold medal is tied despite that, and Newton in 3rd place.
In the men's javelin, it was a 2-way battle between this athlete, Tomas Intas of Lithuania. He won the gold medal with 77 meters 88, but David Parker from Great Britain picked up a well-deserved silver, 77 meters 26.
Well, there's the lineup for the final of the men's 200 metres. Arami of France, Ferrer of Belgium, Lambert of Great Britain, Cavero of Italy, Jedrzejewski of Poland, Benjamin of Great Britain, Vratatic of Slovenia, and Kalini of France on the outside. Good draw for Lambert. Benjamin have to work a little bit harder from the 6th lane. And out in the 5th lane, Jedrzejewski of Poland's gone off pretty quickly. And so has Chris Lambert, drawn on the inside in the 3rd lane. And Benjamin in lane 6 now, making some headway. And Lambert in lane 3, and Cavallero of Italy making the progress he wanted, and Cavaliere of Italy is the champion, and Benjamin takes silver and Lambert takes bronze. What a good run that was, and the time 20.46. Lambert had run a terrific bend to come into the straight. Benjamin from the 6th lane had a more difficult task, but the Italian looked cool and calm, looked well balanced, and he's come through to win in 20.46. And the Britons have got 2 medals again. Cavaliere 20.46, Benjamin 20.60, and Lambert 20.67 in 3rd.
And we'll have news of the final day's action from Riga next week in Athletics Focus. Well, on to football, and in the Nationwide League Division 1, it's now a result at Main Road. Manchester City 0, Wolves 1, that goal from Robbie Keane. Well, now we are back.